In this video, we're going to show you how to perform basic sales on your Nadex CR318 cash register, such as accepting split payments, making change, and more. There are multiple different operating modes available on the register, but for basic sales, we must turn the key to R for register use. First, in every transaction, you enter the price of the item followed by its department. As you can see, there are multiple departments you can preset with different tax rates. We can explain this more in a separate video. Once you enter the department number, you can finish the transaction by pressing card or cash sale for exact change. Each item in its department, as well as the payment method, will be shown on the receipt. Next, let's say the customer pays with a larger bill and needs change. We first enter all the items in their department. Let's say the total is $30 and the customer wants to pay with a $50 bill. After all items are entered, we then enter the cash given. For example, 50, followed by the cash button. Once we do this, the register will reflect the amount received, in our case the $50 bill, as well as the amount of change owed to the customer. The secondary viewing display will show the amount of change owed, which is $20. Here, we can see the receipt shows each item in its department, as well as the amount of cash received, the change owed, and the total. Now, what happens if you have more than one of the same item? If we want to ring up multiple of the same priced item, we first enter the quantity amount. For our example, 5, followed by the X button. Doing so will reflect on the screen. After the quantity is entered, we then ring up the item and its department. As we can see, we have 5 like items for $10 in Department 1, totaling $50. You can continue to ring up the rest of your sale, and once the transaction is completed, your receipt will show the repeat quantity and the price of the items. Now, let's say we're going to complete a transaction accepting split payment between cash and card. The customer wants to pay some cash before charging the rest on their card. First, we enter the amount of items and their department as usual. The total is $35. And let's say the customer wants to pay 20 cash first. What we're going to do is enter the cash amount followed by the cash button. This will trigger the register to show you the total, the amount of cash given, and the balance still owed on the secondary customer viewing screen. Now, we can press card to charge the remainder of the transaction balance on a card. You can see on your printed receipt the total, the amount of cash paid, and the remaining balance that must be paid on a credit card. You can finish this transaction on a separate credit card machine. Thank you for watching, and be sure to check out any of our other helpful videos on this product.